And yet another update, folks. Yeah, things are moving along day by day by day. As you can see, things are masked off in here. I wanted to prep to do the dash, but before I did the dash, I had previously used rust encapsulator, no, excuse me, rust converter on some spots that were on the roof. You can see where they had been, but that turns them to black oxide. And then the entire inside of the roof and inside the pillars, etc., it was done in rust encapsulator by Eastwood. So this baby's never going to rust. So now I'll be able to move my stuff, continue sanding the dash, and get that painted. Along with that, as you can see, the doors are off. I had removed the glass and the mechanisms. I'm going to change the regulators and start cleaning it out. This one I had done pretty well, but there were still spots that I couldn't quite reach. So I'm going to do a better job internally. And then this now allows me to start sanding and get the doors, the inside part of the doors painted the black that they need to be, and then flip them over and start working on the stuff so that I can body work the doors like I did the hood and the trunk. If you remember from the other update, the underside is already painted and clear coated. The top is in high build primer, and I'm waiting till assembly when I sand the whole car down and everything. Just make it easier for me instead of flipping it over on the already completed stuff. But anyway, that's where we're at. My garage has been cleaned out quite a bit. My work table cleared off and things organized so that I have workspace again. And yeah, it's just cooking along. And real quick view here, you know, the trunk was masked off so that I didn't get any overspray from the rust encapsulator. You know, and again, here's the beautiful color this car is going to be. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous. Video and pictures just don't do it justice, the metallic look of it. So that's the update. Yeah, this is the driver's door. This is the one that needs the more work inside, and it's a process. All right, thanks for watching. All right, short update on the doors. Using a Scotch-Brite and acetone, I took down the paint of what's going to be painted black, as you can see, and de-rusted anything that was there. And then when I was all done, I used Eastwood's Fast Hatch, which if there was any pits whatsoever with rust in them or whatever, it would go down in there and just stop it cold. And it's going to protect it now until I'm ready to paint it from any re-rusting. Not that there was really any rust, but you never know with the pits and everything like that. And you can see there's only so much you can get out of the old paint, you know, shy of sanding it down. And that's what you don't want to do, is sand it down. You want to use a Scotch-Brite, and you want to use like acetone or something to get the paint off there, because the whole purpose is to maintain this grain. When I paint this with epoxy primer and then the Rat Rod Black, which is the black that will be best for matching original, yeah, it'll keep the grain that's here, the metal grain that simulates almost like vinyl. So yeah, it's been done, and that area below there will get sanded because that's where the weather strip goes and everything. But you know, I wanted to make sure we got a good job. No bumps or whatever on here, because you know, again, if you paint it and there's bumps, you're going to see bumps in the paint. Paint is not something to hide defects. It's just a covering of a very good surface. All right, that's the update. Okay, we are almost completely masked off. I have to mask from under the dash down to the floor, but almost ready to wipe it down with pre, and then epoxy primer, and yeah, man, I've been working at it for over an hour just to get this amount of taping on there. I'm not worried about overspray out, but that's okay. I don't need the extra. What I wanted to make sure was that I was not going to get any inside the dash by the wires and everything. That's been all cleaned out, and I'm taped under there. Toughest part is the top part of the steering column down underneath the dash, but I've got that masked off above it, so I'll be able to get under there and do the best I can. But yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, the doors, this one's completed in terms of the rust encapsulator inside after the de-rusting process. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that puppy is sealed. That is never gonna rust. If it does, it's not gonna be in my lifetime. All right, that's it. Just a brief update. I'm primered. Probably can't see because, oh, let me get a light in here. Okay, that's better. I am epoxy primered, and I see it's a little thin in some spots, but that's okay because it was just mostly to cover up if there was any bare metal. Everything was sanded nice. It's going to get painted next, and crossing my fingers. It's really tough to get the underside there, and I see really tough to see in here. I'm going to have to spray it next time with a light in here so I can get it, because I see I missed the top of the... Actually, I may just go and hit it again. So, all right, folks, the moment of truth. The job I've been sweating and fearing for months to make sure it came out, because it has to come out perfect, is done. The dash and the steering column came out awesome. Just incredible. Yeah, really nice. Just the nice satin that it needed to be. So, all right. Yeah, what a sense of relief. I'll go around the other side, show you. It was not easy. The positions in this vehicle, you know, to do this are just... But it came out nice. Yeah. Okay.